Hello everybody, this story is going to be my first time doing Molly in alternative school, and I was pretty young. I was about 14 or 15. I'm pretty sure I was 14 though. It's kind of hard to remember though. This was the first like hard drug, I guess you could say, I've done, but it was pretty fun and it's an interesting story. But I do want to say first, since we're talking about like harder drugs now, don't do this. Do not do any of this. So basically, some backstory. I was friends with this girl that I met in alternative school, and she said that she was gonna bring some Molly over, about like 2 grams. And before this, I haven't done anything besides weed and some DXM, but I was so down. I was down for anything. So in alternative school, it was really strict, and you couldn't go outside or really do anything unless you got your schoolwork done, and I was not doing that shit. So the only time I had like free will is when, or not free will, but when I had like a way to walk without being totally supervised was when I was walking to lunch. So she was talking about how she was gonna bring it in and she was gonna do some with her friends and then she can give me some after. So the next day after she told me about this, I came into school ready, so ready. And she sat right next to me, so I was like, yo, do you have it the next day? And she said that she did have it, so it was already gonna be a good day. Usually I just slept in alternative school, but I could not sleep. I was just so excited. This was my first time doing anything besides like weed and DXM, which is really just like dumb shit. Don't do DXM. But eventually lunch did come around. So when we were walking to the line, she just snuck me like a piece. It was in like a dime bag. It couldn't have been more than a point two. It was probably less than that too. But that did not mean shit to me. I was still ready, and I honestly like did not care or really know about dosages at the time. I just saw it and I was gonna do it. And she told me it was a rock, but I already knew I wanted to snort it, so I started crushing it up in the bag a little bit. So while we're at the lunch table, like we're separated at the lunch table, like you cannot really be near it, and they didn't want you talking to anybody in alternative school, so we kind of just sat like far away, but I just had my hand in my pocket and I was like fucking with it, trying to get it all like powdery. And then after lunch was over, we went back to the classroom, and I just asked for a piece of paper because I wanted to do my notes. I said some shit. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I got that piece of paper and I just ripped it into like a tiny rectangle and kind of folded it up into like a small straw. So you already know what's about to happen next. I asked the teacher if I could use the bathroom, and there's like 4 teachers on each side, like each corner of the room, and they're all monitoring you. So they have to like walk you to the bathroom also. And when they walk you to the bathroom, they literally stare inside the bathroom, and all the like stalls are closed, so that's fine, but they just like watch while you're washing your hands and shit. And honestly, this is probably one of the most grossest things I've ever done, but it's okay. I took the crushed molly that was still like crystalline shit. Like it was not really that good grinded because I was just fucking with it in the bag, but I just dumped it all on the fucking toilet thing. Like the cap that keeps all the water under it, that's where I put it on. And then I busted out some random ass like fucking card I had from the arcade, and I just got it ready, and I snorted that bitch. I flushed the toilet and shit and tried to make it seem like that I went to the bathroom and washed my hands after when I got out. But dude, like I was so excited for this to hit. And it hit pretty quick within like 15 minutes, and I was happy with that. My jaw wasn't shut or anything, but I was just feeling good. Like Molly makes you feel like you had the warmest hug ever, and that's the best way I can describe it when people ask me. And that dude, I was really just feeling that all over my body. Molly is probably one of my like favorite drugs ever, just because of the way it makes me feel. Your body just like, it's an insane body high that you just don't get from anything else. And it really made the next like hour or two like really tolerable until like, I wasn't high anymore, or I was coming down. I was kind of sad because I didn't have anything at home, and I was grounded as fuck. Like I didn't have my phone for like a year at this point too. Me and my parents didn't really have the best relationship at this point. I mean, like obviously when they kept catching me doing shit like this, but that was my first time doing Molly, and like I said, like Molly is something that you can never experience from any other drug. It is really just like its own thing. I mean, every drug is really its own thing, but Molly is just so special to me. It really hits my heart, figuratively and literally. But this was my first time doing Molly and a hard drug. I was 14. I hope you guys enjoyed this story. Pretty chill. Just let me know if you want to hear it more. Like the video.